Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday English Motivation. I'm Jake, and I'm here with the always energetic Nina.
Hey, Jake. Hi, listeners. Today's topic is one I'm super excited about. Believe in yourself, English motivation for beginners. Jake, why do you think self-belief is so important when learning a language?
Oh, great question. Imagine learning English is like planting a tree. If you don't believe that little seed will grow, you might not even water it. Believing in yourself gives you the courage to try, make mistakes, and keep going, even when it's tough.
I love that analogy. But what about people who feel embarrassed when they make mistakes? I mean, I've totally had those moments where I say something wrong and want to hide under the table.
Absolutely, Nina. Everyone feels that way. When I was learning Spanish, I once told a waiter, I'm pregnant, instead of I'm full. He gave me the strangest look. But guess what? I laughed, learned, and remembered the word forever. Mistakes are just proof that you're trying.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So, Jake, what's your advice for beginners who feel shy about speaking English in front of others?
Start small. Even talking to yourself in the mirror helps. Try greeting your neighbor or ordering coffee in English. Every little step builds your confidence. And remember, most people are happy you're trying. Nobody expects you to be perfect.
That's so true. I always tell my students, nobody ever learned to ride a bike by just watching videos. You've got to get on and wobble a bit. Do you have any stories of students who really surprised you by believing in themselves?
Oh, definitely. There was one student, May from China. She barely spoke at first, super shy. But she set tiny goals, like saying hello to a classmate every day. 6 months later, she gave a short speech in English at our class party. The whole room cheered. It all started with believing she could improve.
Wow, that's so inspiring. For our listeners, what's one simple thing they can do today to start building their self-belief?
Here's a fun tip. Write down 3 things you did well in English today, even if they're tiny, like remembering a new word or saying thank you to your bus driver. Small wins add up and remind you that you're making progress.
Ooh, I like that. And listeners, if you're feeling brave, share your small wins with us on Instagram. We'd love to cheer you on. Jake, do you think it's harder for adults to believe in themselves than kids?
Interesting question. Kids usually don't care about mistakes, they just go for it. Adults, on the other hand, sometimes worry about looking silly. But guess what? Adults can use their life experience to learn smarter, not just harder. If you've learned to cook or drive, you can learn English too.
So true. I guess the trick is to let go of that fear and jump in. What about practicing English alone versus with others? Does that make a difference?
Practicing with others is fantastic because you get feedback and new ideas. But don't underestimate solo practice. Reading aloud, singing songs, or recording yourself can boost your confidence. The key is to keep it fun and regular.
Speaking of fun, what's the most creative way you've seen someone practice their English?
Oh, I had a student who wrote English sticky notes and put them all over her apartment, door, mirror, fridge. Her roommate was confused at first, but soon started using the words too. It became a game, and they both improved.
That's genius. I might try that myself for the languages I'm learning. Listeners, what about you? What's the funniest or weirdest way you've practiced English? Send us your stories. We love hearing from you.
Absolutely. And hey, we've got a question from one of our listeners. This one's from Paulo in Brazil. He writes, I get nervous when I have to speak English at work, even though I know the words. How can I feel more confident?
Oh, great question, Paulo. Jake, what advice do you have for him?
First, Paulo, you're not alone. Everyone feels nervous sometimes. Try practicing what you want to say ahead of time. Even rehearsing in your head or writing it down helps. And remember, people aren't judging your English, they're listening to your ideas.
That's such an important point. The goal is communication, not perfection. And if you do get stuck, you can always smile and say, sorry, I'm still learning. Most people appreciate the effort.
Exactly. I remember telling a taxi driver in Paris, I'm a pineapple, instead of I'm a teacher. We both laughed, and he still understood I was a foreigner trying my best. Humor helps.
Oh wow, Jake, you've really got a talent for those language mix-ups. I once told a group of British friends that I loved crisps, but pronounced it crispies. They still tease me about it.
Hey, at least you didn't ask for fish and chips. But seriously, those funny moments make the journey memorable. Mistakes are part of the adventure.
For sure. Okay, let's give our listeners some key takeaway tips. Jake, what's your top advice for believing in yourself when learning English?
Number 1. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Number 2. Don't compare your journey to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. And number 3. Make mistakes proudly. They're stepping stones, not obstacles.
Love those. I'll add, find a study buddy or a supportive community. And remember, the only way to fail is to give up, so keep going.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And listeners, if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow us, share with your friends, and subscribe so you never miss a dose of English motivation.
And share your believe in yourself stories with us. We might feature you in our next episode. Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep believing, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.